It's the Fly Guy for TekSushi.com and also for DorksideToys.com. Continuing on our Build-A-Figure Thanos wave, the Infinite Series 6-inch Marvel Legends, and this one is Spider-Woman, the Jessica Drew version, which is the kind of older and the more classic one. Now, we've had another Spider-Woman version pop up, not that long ago, in the last Marvel Legends Spider-Man figures that I reviewed. However, this is a comic book version. It does therefore not have any kind of Avengers logo or anything in the background, so plain and simple. One day soon we'll get a look at Spider-Woman in the movies, I'm sure. So rather than say the name on the pack, it just says Fierce Fighters. And the reason for that is not only does it have Spider-Woman on the side of the packaging, who is upside down, but it also has Hellcat on the other side. So it's a kind of dual-use packaging, which is confirmed at the back there. You can see there's Spider-Woman there and Hellcat. So the pack serves for both the figures to be presented. It's just saving some money for Hasbro on reprinting the pack. So there we go. Down at the bottom is some of the figures, all of the figures in fact, that we've reviewed in this wave. And each one comes with a Build-A-Figure part, all of which we've stored up, and we will save and show you the Thanos figure at the end and give that a review. Some made in China, yada yada stuff at the bottom, and that is the package. Pretty straightforward and simple. This is a good looking figure. Now, she also comes with a couple of accessories, which I should point out, which I'll show you in just a sec. But this is a good looking figure, really great sculpt. Do like this indeed. Love the hair, love the way it's done. It's just captured the comic, I think, really well. A little bit of paint issues going on there. This one's got a little bit too much black here and there. You can see a little bit flecked on her breast. You'll finally see it as well on one of the fingers there. So it's a little bit odd sometimes with paint. If you're a Marvel Legends fan, you know what Hasbro's like. But on the whole, this is not too bad. It's pretty well painted and looks relatively good. Everything is in the right place, and yeah, it's okay in terms of paint. Not too bad at all, none too shabby. Again, it is a pretty simple outfit, so there's only so much they could do here. That is a very nice shiny bottom there, Mrs. Spider-Woman. And in the back you'll see there these cool little wings that she's got, the spider wings. They're very simple kind of plastic pieces which clip into the back of the forearms of the biceps, or the triceps I should say, and there you go. If you plug that out, you see it's got a little kind of T-shape which plugs back in up into the arm, and that allows you to display with, oops, or without. So there you go. So it hides it pretty well in terms of aesthetics for the figure. Now there are two smaller versions of these which come almost like folded down wings if you want to, little mini wings, and there's two of them, so again you can plug them in and have them hanging down there if you want to. I just prefer just having her the way she is. She looks pretty good. So facial sculpt wise, looks on the money, it looks pretty good, and again really love that hair, the way it's draped down over the head. Now that is one problem, is that it limits the movement of the head on the figure. You can't really do much with it. It's very hard to really turn it. You're not going to get much movement, so you're pretty much stuck in the one pose. She does have, if I pop the head off, there you go, just a simple ball joint on the head, so that allows quite a bit of movement for that, even despite the hair, so it's not too bad. She does have ball joints up at the top of her arms, you can just see that pop there, onto the biceps as well, and single joints at the elbow. There are no double joints generally on the female characters, just tend to be a little bit too thin. And that wrist joint you can see allows both back and forth and circular motion, so plenty of movement on that. The fingers are a little weird. Each hand tends to have this kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like that. I don't know quite what's going on there. It doesn't look quite the kind of thwip from the comic, but there you go, that's what it is. In terms of articulation up at the top of the waist, plenty of movement round up the top there. That moves pretty much, you can see, all the way back up and all the way down. So there's quite a lot of movement in there. Underneath you can see the little peg holes, and again, tops of the thighs. She's got swivel thighs up there. Double joints at the knees, although very small, and it does eventually work. And you can see the rocking ankles there too. So plenty of movement, and of course, peg holes. She is a very in-demand figure because she is short-packed. She is only one per case, so she is, just to give you an idea, every figure is single-packed apart from the Hulk and Iron Man, so they're the pretty in-demand, or not in-demand ones I should say. The Spider-Woman is particularly in demand, so My advice to you, whether you heed it or not, is click the link below and go to dorksidetoys.com and buy a wave, buy a case, or buy a set of 6. And make sure you get her, because she's going for like 40-50 bucks on her own. So factor that into the cost of Marvel Legends, and there you go, you've saved yourself some money. So pretty good. And again, in stock right now. They're available right now, so plenty available. So again, click the link below. Love to know your thoughts on Spider-Woman. What do you think? Do you like the wings? Do you like the shorter wings? What's a good Spider-Woman comic to read? I must admit, never having read a Spider-Woman comic. I've literally just seen a kind of biopic on her, just a little brief overview of the character, but that's it. I've never seen much more, just in a Marvel encyclopedia that I had. But I'd love to know your thoughts. What do you think? Spider-Woman, good character, worthwhile reading some particular comics? Please do leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this and Spider-Woman in general. So if you're brand new to TekSushi or DorksideToys.com, then please do click subscribe. You get all our reviews straight into your inbox the minute we make them available. And that's it. Again, leave a comment below, and we shall be back for another figure, the last one in the wave, or second last one in the wave, Hellcat. See you for that.